Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to download and install XAMPP and WordPress. So we are going to start with XAMPP. So open your browser and type www.google.com. So from here you type XAMPP download. You will see XAMPP download. So it depends whether you're using 32-bit or 64-bit. So go to the first link and then you pick the latest version. So I'll say download, you just hit this download button. So it will give you a success page and you're going to get a download link. Since I'd already downloaded, I'll skip that. So you wait for it to finish downloading. Also, to download WordPress, you will come and type here WordPress download. So just go to wordpress.org. So click on get WordPress. So from here you come and say download WordPress 5.4. So this is the Windows version. .tar.gz, this is the Linux version. So I'll pick the Windows version. It will give you that pop-up. Just say okay, I'll just overwrite the existing file, then I start download. So this is a very quick download. Couple of seconds to go. So there we go. So it is going to download as a zip. So it's almost done. Couple of seconds to go. There we are. So I choose open folder. So it will appear in form of a zip file. So I'll just right click. I'm going to use 7-zip because that's what I had installed. So 7-zip, and then I can say extract here. I can say extract here. So when you say extract here, you wait for it to finish extracting. So it will give you this WordPress folder. So our XAMPP and also our WordPress are ready. But the first thing before we do WordPress, we install WordPress, we install XAMPP. So go to downloads. I'll go to downloads. Then you'll see a folder by the name programs. Double click. So this is my XAMPP. So I'll just double click. Click yes. I can minimize this. I can even close this browser window. That's fine. So let's wait for it to load. There it is. It's loading. When you get this message, just click OK. Click next. So what I'll need here is Apache and MySQL in this section. So I'll uncheck those three. PHP and Perl will remain, and then we'll need PHPMyAdmin. So we remove Webalizer and fake send mail. So click next, click next again, and then you uncheck this option, learn more about Bitnami for XAMPP. I uncheck that. I click next, and you wait for it to install. So installation is dependent of number 1, the machine, and also number 2, the size of the program, and also the amount of space the program will take. So the slower the machine, the more time it will take, and the more powerful the machine in terms of processor, RAM and storage, then the installation will be a bit faster. So XAMPP supports all CMS tools apart from WordPress. It can also support Joomla, it can support Drupal, it can support Moodle. Okay, so it can support all these open source CMS tools. So our installation is still in progress. So we wait for it as it progresses. So we have to wait for it to finish the installation process. So the reason as to why we are starting with XAMPP is because WordPress uses PHP framework, so we have to install this tool first. So without this XAMPP or even WAMP server, then you can't use WordPress, because it's the one that holds the tools that run the web and database server services at the backend. So without those services, then you can't run WordPress. So the installation is going on, it's making progress. So we wait for the installation to complete. It's almost done. There is one more step remaining for creating the uninstaller. So there we are, almost done. It's done unpacking. So now it will create now the uninstaller. So there is one more step remaining for creating the uninstaller, and then we'll be through with the XAMPP installation. So we are making progress. Let's wait for the computer to finish the installation process. Still unpacking. So now it's creating the uninstaller. So we are almost done with this step. So there we go. You can see we are almost through. So we must wait for the installation is done. So it will ask you, do you want to start the control panel now? Leave this checked and then you say finish. So I'll pick this US because this is English, this is German. Click save. Okay, so there we are. So here is our XAMPP control panel. So I'll go to config first I check an Apache and MySQL so that anytime you are loading your XAMPP, it automatically starts those services. I click save. Okay, so we check Apache. Don't mind the errors. We check MySQL. So there we go. So my two services are running. So I can now close config. There it's fine. So I can now close that. So now that our XAMPP is running, you can see that even the service is here, it's running. So what I can do, I'm going to pin it to taskbar if it's not here on the desktop, because I should see it on the desktop. This is the portable version. I don't want that. So I can right click, you say show hide, then I'll right click this and then you say pin this program to taskbar, so that anytime you load it, it will come automatically. So what I'm going to do next is now to install WordPress. So I'll go to computer, go to the folder where XAMPP is installed. So double click on C, then you will see XAMPP. Double click it. So you will see a folder by the name htdocs. That's where we are going to have our WordPress project. So double click that. So create a new folder. So right click, say new, then you choose folder. So the folder name, I can call it WP Smart Class. I press enter. So this is now the folder where we'll have our WordPress installation files too, so that you can start installing from that point. So I'll come to my downloads. I'll go to what we call compressed. So you will see this WordPress 5.4. I had extracted this folder before. So double click it, select everything, copy, and then go to your htdocs. Go to your htdocs folder, WP Smart Class. You paste your items there, all of them. So once you have pasted, now we are ready to start our installation. But before we start our installation, let's first of all ensure that our two services, Apache and our XAMPP, has been installed successfully. So I'll open my browser. So once my browser has been opened, type in your address bar, type http, http :// localhost, and then you press enter. So it will now give you this welcome message. So it means that my Apache is running successfully. So to check whether my SQL is running, click on phpMyAdmin. So it will take us to our phpMyAdmin. So it means that our MySQL is working successfully. So I can open a new tab. So we are going to start our WordPress installation in our project. So type http :// localhost /WP Smart Class. Press enter. So it is going to load the WordPress setup. So select the language, click continue. So before you proceed to the next step, we must have these 4 items: the database name, the username, the password, the host, and the table prefix. So what we'll do, we are going to open phpMyAdmin so that we can create our database. So I'll open a new tab. So I'll type http://localhost, press enter. So from here, click on phpMyAdmin. So it will open the phpMyAdmin interface. So click on databases, then under database name, type the name of your database. I'll type here WP Smart Class. So I can use that as my name. So click create. So there we are. So my database has already been created. So I'll come to my WordPress tab, say let's go. So database name, type the name of your database. It was WP Smart Class. Username, this is root. The password should be blank. Host, that's localhost. Table prefix, you leave it as is. So you type the name of the database. The root, this is the default super user, and by default the super user has no password, but you can set those parameters on your own if you wish. So you click submit. So now we are good to go. So we say run the installation. So you're going to get this page where you're going to specify the site title. Take note that these credentials are stored, all of them, in the database. So the site title, I can type maybe something like that. I can type here WordPress Smart Class as my site title. Username, you can use a default username, maybe admin, or you can type any other username of your choice. Password, like I said on the features, the security part, you can see WordPress works with very strong passwords. So this is not easy to hack. So to do that, just highlight this, right click, copy, go to your folder, go to C, XAMPP, htdocs, and then WP Smart Class. So I'm going to create a new, right click, new, select text document. I can call it logins. So you press enter, and then you can double click it again to open it. So you type here username. Username is admin. Sorry. Username. I used admin, and the password I can paste that password there. Save your changes. You can minimize because I'll use it later. You can close this. So your email, you can specify your email, but if you have a domain, use corporate email. That is what is recommended. You come and say install WordPress. So we wait for it to finish installing. So our installation is successful. So I'll click on login. So it will now take us to our login page. So the username is admin, and then the password, I'll copy this password, highlight that password, you copy, come to my page, I paste it there, I click login. So it will take us now to the dashboard. So otherwise, this marks the end of our lesson today. Otherwise, thank you very much and see you in the next lesson.